Imagine a teenage girl, barely 17, stepping onto the battlefield. Not as a soldier, not as a noble, but as a leader commanding armies against one of the most powerful empires of the Middle Ages. Sounds impossible? Well, this isn't a legend. It's the true story of Joan of Arc. Born in a small French village in 1412, Joan was just an ordinary peasant girl. But she claimed to hear voices, saints, and angels, telling her she was chosen to save France during the 100 Years' War against England. Most people would have laughed. Who would take a teenage girl seriously in a world ruled by kings and armored knights? But Joan's courage and conviction won over even hardened generals. By sheer willpower, she convinced the Dauphin of France, later King Charles VII, to let her lead an army. And here's the shocking part: she won. Against all odds, Joan led French forces to a stunning victory at the Siege of Orléans. Her presence alone ignited hope in soldiers who had been beaten down for years. She wasn't just a fighter, she was a symbol, a beacon of faith and defiance. But her rise came at a cost. Captured by the Burgundians, Joan was sold to the English. Put on trial for heresy, witchcraft, and even dressing like a man, she stood tall in the face of cruelty. At just 19 years old, Joan was burned at the stake. Yet her story didn't end there. Decades later, the church declared her innocent. Centuries later, she was canonized as a saint. Today, Joan of Arc remains one of history's most inspiring figures, a teenage girl who dared to defy an empire. So the next time someone says one person can't change history, remember Joan. She was young, poor, and underestimated, but her courage altered the fate of a nation. If this story inspired you, hit that subscribe button right now, because in the next episode, we're uncovering another incredible life that changed the course of history. Until then, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never forget: the bravest voices are often the least expected.